Thank you all the listeners, and thank you the host, and thank you all for your times. The project I'm branding here is called BITLAYER. We are going to build a project and be the first Bitcoin security equivalent layer two based on Big VM. And there are a lot of information in this title, and I like to explain it a little bit more in the rest of my time. First, we let's talk about the opportunity, the Asian magic market opportunity in Bitcoin layer two markets. Yeah, when we comparing the market cap of Bitcoin and Ethereum, and it is several times bigger, and but there is only a few TVLs on Bitcoin L2. So, and after the booming of BRC20 and other protocol assets, protocol, we believe that there will be a huge space for the Bitcoin layer two. We do this make this project from the community. First, we made a lot of research, field research. We want to figure out what's the category of Bitcoin layer two, and we want to clarify what's the security standard for the Bitcoin layer two. We present Bitcoin layer two standard draft to the community, and we gained almost 100K views in Twitter. And then we found that we should, when we're going to build a great project, we need to focus on 2 points. First, we should respect the tradition of Bitcoin, and we should learn the latest advances of Bitcoin technology, the Bitcoin ecosystem, like Big VM. And second, we need to learn the lending experience of other ecosystems, layer two, like Ethereum. We found that Bitcoin, a big VM is a big thing for Bitcoin ecosystem. So we built the East community for big VM, and the document we post, the analyze we post, had another 100K views. After that, we think that we think that we can use big VM to solve something, to solve the L2, the layer two state transition problem. So we designed the protocol and want another 100K views. We published the protocol, and we to conclude, we after study of us, we think that there are dilemma of Bitcoin layer two. They are either side change with Turing complete or channels with L1 security, or we should make trade-off between Turing complete and security. That's not good. We don't think this is the end game. We can improve it. Then we then think that we figure out, and as I mentioned, I have making drafting of the security standard for to Bitcoin layer one, layer two. So there's two when we want to build a great layer two for Bitcoin. We think that there are three areas we should focus on. Three questions, three types of questions we can focus on. First is about the verification of state transition on layer one. Second, we should have asset bridging better than multi-sig. Third, we should have sophisticated VM like EVM, Solana VM, and other Move VM. When the channels, we have only channels we couldn't do any composable. Yeah. So, and to focus to address these three problems, main problems, we just figure out we could use the three pillars to support our project. First is big VM to achieve the goal that we verified the state transition on L1, Bitcoin L1, and we use DLC and Lightning Network technology to solve the access bridging problem, to make a groundbreaking better than multisig, and we introduce VMs into the layer 2 so we can port the existing projects and we can have composability. When comparing the three areas of the existing project like Lightning Network and Stacks, BITLAYER, after we achieved all the progress, all the things we proposed, BITLAYER can be better than both layer, can solve the dilemma of we mentioned about. This is the architecture. As we know, this is typically layer 2 Ethereum low up scheme. Bitcoin L1 and BITLAYER is L2. And there's something different and something new. First is the BitLM to use to make commitments by prover and then verifier get the data and propose challenge. Make this proposer and verifier use BigVM to finish the challenging game, and DLC to enable assets and signal flow. And next is a few important flow workflows of this layer 2, like transaction workflows and access ins, and when the layer 2 enter the axos means that emergency situation. And when in an emergency situation, the users can bring their asset out without permission. After achieve the architecture we design, we can have several benefits. First is about the security. We can have the Bitcoin security level, and it's a low up model. Second, we can have we can achieve better performance with modular design. We enable infinite scalability, and the asset is safe because we can achieve a groundbreaking leap over than TSS and multisig. We can also support asset extos for trustless asset extos, while in the developer experience and user experience, we could do much better than other projects. About the team, yeah, this is the most we're proud of. The R&D team, which I am leading, have we are from Hobby Group. Previously, I working Hobby Group and are leading a departments for Web3 departments for about 200 people. We build Heckle with 14 billion US dollar TVL and 4 million transactions a day. And we have do a lot of things, and we build a lot of things, including ZK Low Up, and myself is a Celestia Fellow. And we have Ethereum depths in our team. And the growth team is from Polkadot, Polygon, and we have a sophisticated growth team. The founders and my partners, Charlie is my partner from Polygon. He's the head of China and Southeast Asia of Polygon. About the ecosystem, we can make both of the protocols, but we won't make that in only if we do that only if there's no specific protocol there. We have a good relationship because we have support of Hobby co-founder Mr. Du and Mr. Lee, and we have a very good relationship with the Bitcoin miner, CX, and developer community.
Please note you have 1 minute left.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we've go through the roadmap. Because it's a long-term project, we're going to migrate it from 3 versions. The first version will be delivered in February, and second version will be a challenging game without big VM in Q3. and the last version will be Q2 next year. The tokenomics, we will give the half of the tokens to the ecosystem incentives. Yeah, this is all for BITLAYER, and any questions are welcome. Thank you, host. Thank you, audience.
Many thanks to you too, and right on time. Let's see if we have some questions from our judges coming up. Not yet. However, I have also some questions prepared. So can we expect a BITLAYER token? Yeah. And can you, by any chance, share some alpha about its utility, if it's possible, of course?
Yeah, we are going to launch the TGE this year, but the time is not defined yet.
Understood. And what is the token utility?
For staking, for validator, and for the proposer, and this is the first kind. And second kind is the governance.
Understood. Many thanks for clarifying. And what are the main security advantages of your Bitcoin L1 verification system?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat again? Sorry.
Yeah. What are the main advantages of your Bitcoin L1 verification system?
Oh, I see. First, I'd like to introduce a little bit about BigVM. BigVM is a new project proposed last year October by Ruby Linux, and it's a big advantage of for big advance for Bitcoin system. It's a most promising things in the next few years, because it proposes a scheme that you can make any computation of off-chain, and you can verify the results of the computation on Bitcoin itself, Bitcoin L1, using circuit gates to represent, using Bitcoin script to form circuit gates, and to circuit gates to form simulate any program. Yeah, this is how it works. We and Bitcoin, BigVM itself is a technology, a component. We use it to verify the state transition of L2 on Bitcoin L1. Yeah,
Amazing.
This is how they work. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kevin. Let's see if our judges have a few questions ready. Yeah, we got actually one from Pranav from Foundership. What is the product roadmap?
A product roadmap?
Yeah. What is your current product roadmap? So, which of the products is currently live, and what's to expect next?
Yeah, we will release. As I mentioned, will have 3, because this is a long-term project. Because BigVM is not yet, it's just like zkEVM in 2020 and 2021. So it needs researches and breakthroughs. So it is a long-term project. We're going to, and our goal is that to make our layer 2 the most advanced and most secure one in the market. So we will migrate it to the end game, to the latest version. The first version will deliver on this February, and the testnet will deliver next week. And actually, this is the version 1 is a sidechain plus multi-sig Bitcoin bridge. Yeah, actually, it's nothing new. But to be frank, it is the latest technology we can use now. And the second version will be delivered in Q3. Because BigVM is a long-term story, long-term project. We will finish the finish the protocol without BigVM itself, and with our help with BigVM projects, we think we can promote, we can push it to a new level and make it much easier, to build a final production version in the next year Q2. I think it will be feasible to make the next the latest to the V3 version. Yeah, this is the plan.
That's exciting to hear, and already some amazing plans around the corner. In February, we have a few more questions coming up from our judges. One more from Foundership. How much of your dependency is on BitVM? What if they can't deliver a virtual machine with finality on Bitcoin?
Yeah, this is a good question. Because we let's recall the history of ZK EVM and ZK. And first, people proposed this idea in 2020 and and firstly, Startnet use ZK technology to solve specific problem, like a StarEX, and deployed several StarEX suites for the community, like ImmutableX and other projects, and they gained a lot of huge success. And then he continued to contribute to the ZK EVM itself. So this can be the true in Big VM itself. We think that a general purpose of Big VM may be not easy to be delivered, but we can find ways to use Big VM philosophy and the schemes to solve the state transition verification problem in Bitcoin. We can find ways, yeah, just like StarEX had done before. There, thank you.